drinking.
I'm
Myself.
very
Can
proud.
I play some serious poker there?
Also, Florian did not manage, so you did well.
Florian hasn't risen yet.
Seriously?
You did well.
Thank you.
Florian did not. Yeah.
I heard that some bad people had a party here. Bjorn. That's why he's sleeping there. Look at him.
He's actually asleep, right? Or is he actually? No, he's reading.
He was making lots of noise.
There was a party last night. I heard that too.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why nobody could sleep. Yeah, Bjorn was probably involved in that.
Did you do some late night painting, or why was there flour all over you?
Okay,
You
there's
learned
Nancy
a
there
new
trying to
language
be on
from
camera.
our neighbors.
With flour.
You learned a new language from our neighbors.
Yes.
And whoever wins gets to tell
Explaining about the
the
flour.
other person to do anything. I told him.
We are talking about
And he did that.
And we
Because
didn't
he's
have
such a nice person that he.
Oh, really? No. No, I didn't make him.
How do you play that thing?
We played as well.
How do you play?
Yeah, I was wondering.
You're either the most adept at any of these games, or you're the most adept at cheating and nobody notices. And either way, I'm impressed. So congratulations.
He's going to also win the Radiohead part of the competition. Yes. What was Radiohead's last studio album?
Last album, the Moon Shaped Pool.
The Moon Shape Ooh?
Moon Shaped Pool. 2016.
I don't know that album.
It's a different, I think I feel experimental, but it doesn't sound like the first album.
Okay. The Moon Shaped Pool.
Well, if it would sound like the first album, it would probably be difficult to sell because people already have the first album.
What's the name of the bass player?
Good morning. Can I start with that?
Yes.
Good
We're ready.
I'm only 3 minutes late.
How
And
is
the workshop is going well, I see.
Yes, we're already done.
You learned like that.
Oh,
We
so
had
now it's
yes,
your
we had
workshop.
a very successful.
Actually,
one.
I
yesterday's
didn't know you
workshop
could
was
fit 90 minutes in 3.
productive.
We were very efficient. Also, the delta between this and the last was not that.
We made you some salmon with your capers.
That does not look like salmon with capers.
Exactly. That was my point. It's capers with some salmon added.
No, it's very good. You should
It's
try
very
it.
good if you like capers.
I don't even like capers. It's not that capery. Okay.
Here, there's a bit there, you can taste it.
No, there's also proper bagels. Go and have a proper
Yes,
bagel.
I
I
will
will have
have
some of this.
You should try this. Capers with salmon and cream cheese. It's like we'd like some sugar with your coffee. No, we'd like some coffee with your sugar.
No, I'm going to stick with the sugar, thanks.
See how we
Why would I waste perfectly good sugar?
That's probably a good cup of coffee. Because I made coffee that wasn't like ridiculously strong.
No, let's see how it goes. So do we have to put chips?
Yeah, next to the villa.
You're even early.
Next time you should get a budget for an extra.
Okay, what?
Yes. I may decide not to.
Who else is not here?
I have to say something.
I mean, the director here, as in this room. Is everybody here? Wellness isn't back from school yet?
Come earlier and rent the car.
Yes, we're all here. I think. In theory. Except for Belman.
Nana is having a ball. He's probably going to arrive in a minute.
So next time we agree that I will rent the same car and we'll bring a grand piano.
Okay.
Only if you like.
Next time we're going to get the proper concert that already has a grand piano.
Oh, yes.
The grand piano.
In the music, yes.
Hall.
In the music hall. In the music hall.
Well, you gotta leave that discussion with Sinuim. It needs to be across from the bar.
But the other one
Fair
is
enough.
super.
I mean, I'm sure we can get a castle big enough that has its own bar.
I'm fairly certain that there are several Irish castles for rent
Yes.
that have a bar.
Excellent. We'll take one of those. Like,
I would even be surprised if the number of Irish castles that you could rent that have a bar would not greatly exceed the number of Irish castles you can rent that do not have a bar.
Yeah, I was going to say whether it would be possible to find an Irish customer for rent without a bar.
Probably, like so.
Probably, yeah.
But you need to look really hard.
Yes, probably, possibly.
Fallen trees, damage to power lines, difficult traffic conditions, damage to temporary structures, waves overlapping the coast.
That would be one of it.
Developers are advised
The famous baked goods game. Would you like some breakfast?
We're gonna have lasagna.
Gonna have lasagna? Probably not at 11. But I mean, extrapolating from the adherence to schedule in the last few days. If it was scheduled for 11, it's probably quarter to 2.
well, we'll have it before the salmon.
Not necessarily.
But the toaster is a little bit slow, and I'm still waiting for my bacon, which is the bread donut. Or is it the donut the street bagel?
You just love when you do nominate.
Why not? Really? Seven more. I'm uncultured, what can I say?
Yeah.
Ah, my bagel. It doesn't look done, but it pretends to be done.
Probably ship up, right?
You were saying breakfast.
Now I'm not sure I want the salmon anymore.
But
He wants to see my reaction to the salmon.
no, he's just because it's not his recipe. He's just.
Want half a bacon?
You tried first.
You like some salmon with your
But I like some salmon.
No, go big.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Go big. What is go big? Just the normal
Just do it as if.
What as if? It's the last time I'm cooking anything for you.
Until Castle do. We have to start practicing our food. Okay, let's see.
His face of disappointment.
After all this drama, you did actually.
It's a bit capery, right?
It is a bit capery.
All along, you have to suffer too.
There could be a bit more green papers. Small green.
K-berries, they grow here a lot.
Wait, what?
Well, you gotta try it.
Don't listen to him. But I think you know.
It's really not that bad. I ate most of it. Look.
What do you mean it's not that bad?
Can you try? Just try. Like.
Yeah, but the landscape has changed significantly, and the behavior of consumers changed significantly, so it will cost a little
I
bit.
feel alright.
You want some?
Would you like some?
No?
Just the capery stuff.
Just directly out of the bowl. No?
We set whatever is the price. It's the price.
Yeah, yes.
So much pressure. So much pressure. Would you like some food? Oh, the big decisions in life.
Do you want the capery stuff?
You can also have half a bagel.
That's like almost a quarter.
Yes.
Smaller identifications.
And the capery stuff.
And the capery.
Or
But that was
416.
That's what he says.
Hmm?
Pretty much. Whatever we set as a price, people are gonna pay. We just set the price.
It actually is very nice. in a capery kind of way.
Yeah. You bought the capers in that quantity, so
Yes,
we were forced to use that quantity.
you did. As I said, those
One
capers have
unit.
been with me for many months.
1 unit each.
It was made from integer amounts.
Yeah, exactly. Indivisible.
1 unit of capers, 1 unit of salmon, 1 unit of cream cheese, 1 unit of shallots.
Shallots?
Yes, because I didn't find the capers originally.
Oh, okay.
And so, well, just the salmon and the cream cheese.
We
is
actually,
good.
given what you just said, it came out very well. The salmon in the non-working fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
indeed.
it was a progressive salmon cream cheese
Yes.
spread. Because, you know, first it was revealed that you had shallots.
Mhm.
And then you used the shallots. And then it was revealed you also have capers.
Mhm.
And then you used the capers.
Then they decided to use the salmon.
No, the salmon was kind of bad.
Actually, it was quite
First I
nice.
only used half of the top of cream cheese, and I thought, what are we going to do with half of the top of cream cheese?
Yeah.
Well, nice one.
Well, this is really appropriate food making.
Yeah.
Finish your stuff.
Yes,
Yes.
we are trying to,
like-
apparently.
Yes.
Like Grant, like the gala dinner yesterday with the title, What We Had in the Fridge.
Yes. Exactly.
We actually do very well. We'll have a very little bit left.
Not yesterday.
That is not that
I think we could.
we have
Left. The food that is in the fridge is already gone.
you have not
I
have a
saw
look at the
your
freezer, have you?
video that you were cooking.
Which freezer?
I was like,
We have a
wow,
freezer?
this
The one next to
is
the
going
fridge.
to be tall.
Is that ours?
It
chips.
looks to me
No, not the
like
chips.
it was a camera.
The
from
various things I
flying
vacuum
drone.
sealed.
Oh, okay.
It's not that much actually, but the things I vacuum sealed are actually still edible, whereas the things that were just haphazardly put into the fridge may or may not be considered a biohazard at this point.
So for anybody else who's going to run a castle in the future, would you recommend they buy less food?
I would recommend that they
Check the fridge.
consider not only what foods they need, but also what order they should schedule the recipes in order to make sure that the things that had a chance to go bad
I think
are
two trips are short.
Incremental food buying, I think, also is big. Because you basically, otherwise you cannot get everything for everything, and then
Yeah.
there's some.
Also, I would recommend for future shopping trips to not just aggregate by summation for the shopping list, but have a sense of in what constellation this stuff is actually used. So ingredients could be pre-grouped by recipe rather than we have a total quantity of stuff. And the first recipe just starts using part of that stuff, and then the second recipe is kept wondering where all the stuff went.
It's learning.
It's logistics.
Yeah.
We never tried this before. So I
Right.
still think we did.
So if you have some smaller bins, you basically dump all the ingredients from one
Yes.
meal into that, and then
Yes.
it's there.
Exactly.
Okay, pack meal shelves on the fridge.
But I think the incremental buying also basically helps
They want
to
to
do the same
at
thing.
least
Right?
two shopping groups.
Yeah.
Because then no matter how bad it's.
I mean, we have to do shopping groups, right? So basically to get a little bit less, and then even sometimes also it's not that hard. It would be done daily.
I'm not a coffee
Could be
person,
done
but I hear there's different opinions
It just
on
happens that Clifton has some.
the amount of coffee that's supposed to be in your coffee.
Yeah. So now, should we go here again, then no, it's right.
Well, there's what
It'd be very
he
nice in
considers too
summertime.
much, and there's what other people consider not enough.
Have we really gone through like 2 4-liter cans, bottles of milk in the last day? Wait, how?
Also, there are people who are young at heart.
Oh,
Go
Christmas
for milk and
pudding.
cookies.
And there's also the other one. There's the other vaguely cake-shaped
Yes, well, the Belgian chocolate something or other.
No.
No, that's actually what it is. I'll show you.
Belgian chocolate milk.
Belgian chocolate
pudding.
sponge pudding.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we
Also
have.
sounds nice, but I wouldn't put this one on fire.
Oh, no. We'll put this one on fire later.
Gold dust included. This is where the budget went.
I only get you the best. That's how you say gold dust included. Gold dust included, yeah.
I wonder what they actually use, because it's probably not gold.
Gold in those quantities is probably good.
Yes, but it's still,
Gold is gold. To microwave, to steam. You're gonna microwave.
Oh, you don't want to try Steve?
this is just serve cold while on fire.
No, serve hot while on fire. With hot alcohol, flaming, and falling off the edges onto the ground with people screaming. That's normal.
Well, I mean, have you ever had foil salmon borscht?
Foil the salmon portion, is that the one we just had?
No. Foil salmon borscht.
Foyer, salmon, ole.
Oh, close enough.
Salmon balls.
Sangen.
Sangen.
Sange is like tongs.
Yes.
Ole is like a bowl. And foil is fire.
Fireball tongues.
Yes, fire tongues bowl.
Doesn't matter what's in the bowl.
It's essentially a
Glühwein.
It's Glühwein. It's something quite similar to mulled wine. And then you have a cone. So sugar used to come in cones, right? Or how it was made historically. So you get one of those
The gold is not actual gold.
suspended over suspended over the bowl. Drench the sugar cone in rum. Usually we use the
Slow.
the bigger brother of the stuff Klaus brought.
Was that 60%?
Yes, that was 60%.
But you can get an 80%, right?
There's an 80% version, which is not intended for drinking pure.
And it's not sold in Switzerland.
It's not sold in Switzerland.
And may only be imported in small quantities.
Yes,
By private persons.
Yeah,
not
for
by
non-commercial use. And then you drench this thing in essentially ethanol.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you ladle more ethanol over it while setting it on fire.
Yes.
That sounds good.
That sounds great. That's what we're going to do tonight. Probably going to take whiskey or alcohol, whatever it is.
50% rum.
60%. Boil it.
No,
Yes.
don't pour it.
You heat it.
Yes.
Gently
In the
heat it.
microwave until it gets boiling.
Gently heat. No, not the
Take it,
microwave.
throw it on
No,
the
no,
thing.
no. We're doing it properly.
Because you really don't want it to boil.
Okay.
It should not boil because then you lose the alcohol.
Yeah.
It should
Oh.
just be heated gently.
No.
Same thing with Glühwein, right? If you want to make Glühwein virgin, you just boil it.
What's the evaporation temperature of alcohol?
Alcohol and water form an isotrope, so it's actually kind of difficult to get them apart. But if you heat it above 80 degrees C, you definitely get rid of the alcohol.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So you really don't want that. Water catches fire poorly.
Yes, that is. It is possible to have water catch on fire, but you need to heat
Can we
it.
try?
You need to heat it quite a lot.
I thought you were gonna read.
Whiskey.
Yes,
The
but
cake-
that does not
the cake-
set
the
the
cake will
pudding on
be-
fire.
The cake will be very dry,
Yes.
Then you drink it, you eat the cake.
Should we?
And then you light it on fire?
and then you light it on fire.
No. It's not possible.
Look,
It's
order
not
of
possible.
operations is important.
Yes.
We should start soaking the pudding anyway.
Soaking the pudding?
Yes.
You need to
The
soak
pudding
it
needs to be
to set it on
soaked.
fire.
And it's not just the surface. It's not just the surface of fire.
This is not an expensive pudding. This does not have a large volume of alcohol inside. And that starts now. I'm sorry, Luca.
May I remind you to your edict of this being a dry house.
That's why he wants to
You
put
may
it.
not, Luca.
That's why he
Luca,
wants to
you
put
may
it.
not. In this case.
It's a reasonably dry house. Wine with dinner is very European.
Yeah.
No, it's a reasonably dry house.
So you mean it is a dry house in the sense that the roof is not leaking?
It's not as wet as it could have been, or potentially should have been.
Given the weather outside, yes, that's a good definition of a dry house, I agree.
No.
This needs alcohol.
So this is for after the workshop. Which has
I don't
started.
know when it's for. This is for sometime today.
This is the workshop.
No,
Well,
it's workshop.
if we want to get some excitement on tape, then
Oh, we're definitely gonna set this on fire on camera, yes.
Well, the question is,
but not the workshop, yeah, after.
No, for the insurance claim, right? So,
I mean, we will set the pudding on fire, but will it set the fire alarm on?
I would hope not.
There's not that much fire to come. It doesn't last that
Fair
long.
enough.
No, I mean, it's.
Well, at
I
least
don't know how far that
we know
fire
where
alarm
the
goes.
breaker is, so it's okay.
Yeah,
We found the
we
daily
know
breaker.
the one that
fire
is
here,
like-
fire alarm is there, it'll be okay.
No, look, I've been doing.
We need to get the smoke down to this level
Ah,
before it
yes,
goes
yes.
in there. So.
I know how to set things on fire such that only the things that are supposed to be on fire are on fire.
That's good. I honestly thought.
It would be bigger.
Yes.
So did I.
Especially with the amount of volume
Yes.
that is left in the container.
Half of the volume is not used.
Yes.
That's for whiskey. That's for the whiskey. To soak it in.
I can assure you, this is not how that works. But I mean, this is a perfect example of shrinkflation, right?
Yeah.
It has gotten smaller.
Yes. But it is, for its size, it is quite hefty.
Yeah, no, it's pure lead. This is what puddings are. It's pure
Anyway,
lead.
I better drench it in whiskey
Yes.
first.
Yeah.
Yes, I also want to see this.
For some reason, people in this country do not know how to do foil seals. Then why does it have a tape? Huh? It's up? Because the factory makes it with tabs up. Yeah, no, it doesn't have one anymore. You see, I fixed it. Oh, look at this. You gotta put some cheese. Yeah. All the cheese. This is a selection of fine cheeses to put in there.
I have to change the money. I want to see what she does.
How'd you get it?
But before we put on some place, we have to put this over the whiskey.
It's what? I thought you were.
Surely you don't want to do anything.
No, we you decide, raise, call.
Oh, so you become multiple rounds.
Okay, now another check.
Then,
Nothing.
An
An ace. An ace. An
Wow.
ace.
I have two pairs.
Oh.
this one can do multiple rounds.
Yeah, so at when the card is revealed, you do one more round.
One more round, right?
Yeah.
No, it's okay, but how many times can you do it?
So every time a card is reviewed.
Yeah.
But even on the last one.
Okay. This is a good game.
what is this one?
It's just a marking, so the round will start from him.
So this one is more of this kind of.
No, look, they book on here.
Which rules you play?
Everyone.
Merkin.
Merkin. Merkin.
Orange rules. Orange for food rules.
Who's winning?
Oh, what's it?
I think
Looks like nobody.
Well, that one is winning. He's not even paying.
So have you decided structurally
They can be eaten, right?
good enough to be decorated? The word escapes me.
We have decorations for it.
Oh,
Oh.
It can be decorated.
I can already see the fence. Oh no, wait, that's
Oh,
Apparently nobody was taking care of the airplane.
well, then apparently.
The one that was being built.
Uh-huh.
With the work of the palace. That no longer.
I think camera wasn't.
Oh.
See? There was propellers and wings on that side.
Oh.
All these pictures have to be kept because they're going to be handed out as prizes at the challenge.
Now they're going to.
Very valuable prize.
We can all exhibition.
Pictures of the project.
Yes. They'll be taken down.
Very
This is a
valuable.
heated game of poker. Players are angry.
see the name, the
Stefan's.
Okay, show your back.
Yeah, they said you
Yeah,
won.
yeah, yeah.
Đâu sơ ra first.
Exactly, you're still winning.
I fail, I fail. Easy for me.
Okay, we are the team for the quiz later. No, you're not.
I'm not.
There's the team.
So what?
We're in the team for the quiz.
I'm in the quiz.
I'm in the
We're
quiz
one
now.
team together.
Team?
We have shit on the machine now.
So what is it? Look at, team up with me. For like technical questions. Bible. You.
Bible question.
Bible questions.
Bahu.
There's also a whole section on alcohol, so look at the good for this.
That's the one.
I'm not sure. Luca is more sort of
Electronic.
About the chemicals, yes.
Yeah.
I'm just like that simple.
Come on, I need a teammate. Team is something here.
So the octopus is the deal. Okay.
Just for the science.
Yeah.
You mean you're losing money?
No, but that other one is more interesting.
So, just to keep with the tradition of
Okay.
Is it?
We are all being too careful.
Okay, I can check.
Aha!
Well, I mean, there's the stereotype about.
Is there something that we can help with?
Ali, have something. You first.
So now we can help.
Oh, red one. Why not? Yeah. So you have. Oh!
What do you got? Oh!
Okay.
Good try.
Okay,
Good try.
that's great.
You put more. You need to put more to scare them off.
Okay.
I lost more. Okay, I'm gonna
No, 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 no. Money, I'm just watching.
Our strategy.
My strategy.
Probably not. I'm not disputing that, but I see worse.
Let's go. How many It's not easy now.
Isn't that kind of a
What? Yeah. Okay, go.
Here you go. Let's get it rolling.
Oh, I have nothing. No. Oh, teacher.
Oh, wow.
Go. 50. Oh no. Oh. Again. Again.
Good game.
single face.
I think maybe an open knife on a poker table is not a good idea.
No, it's
Oh,
different
yes.
color.
Yes, just in case.
Art is subjective.
How are you? How much?
Also, scaling is interesting.
Here you go. Drive him out of the hole.
Die.
Vamos, boss.
Support.
Vamos, boss.
Boss.
You wanna raise your...
Mine now. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Your price.
I dropped it. I know what we're playing.
Everyone, yeah.
Everyone. Close. And we have... And we have...
No, everybody's doing.
We have three.
One,
One.
two.
Whoa, what the?
Let him cook.
Cook. You first.
Plus.
Whoa.
Give me the money. Yeah, I have nothing.
One.
He just wanted to smoke it. I don't like bluffing. I'm gonna help anybody. Even at my own...
Good, good, good. I will get you back. Is that change?
Yeah.
One more and you are smoked. I think you should ask for it.
Oh.
Swiss are good in the money.
Have you seen me play poker against someone else?
I'm not sure they need reminding.
Get always the next. Only one.
You probably annotate those training sets for sarcasm. Well, I mean, you can make it more realistic, right? This is an Irish church.
Make it true, yeah. Nothing.
Well, I mean, but it's already
Welcome. I got it.
very crowded deal. Usually it has packed with. Now they're all putting.
If I wanted a sheet pen, if I really this picture together.
See that?
No, they're all having their heads down and happily raised.
Yeah.
Tom.
The sheets on the straight with the stripes on.
Yes.
That's really our last sheet top. Apparently I'm writing it down.
Nah.
Yeah, I was going to say something like that. But in the end, I don't think that.
Oh, this is a big news.
No.
Too in far.
still enough to raise.
I mean, you could just say, well, this is a slightly cloudy, overcast sky, so you only get illumination.
You see you.
I have to show first.
There's no illumination. There's no
Yeah, bring them up.
There's no
I knew that because that was
You like loving. Hey.
Fantastic.
No, we have anything.
Oh, we see them get together.
Yeah. Wow, you're an hour.
Lots of money.
Ready?
On the other side of the bridge,
Go.
behind the bridge. On the field.
Very, very nice. Because it was the first tree I ever read.
Ah. Everything sells usually. Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Again, I don't need you
let's
to
go. Let's drive, let's drive.
Ah.
Otherwise it's boring.
Play it. I know. Go. Okay.
There we go.
Abbas. How much do you want? I look at the camera. Yeah. You already have one. How much is it? 30? Yeah.
That sounds obvious.
He's not. No.
Oh my god!
Oh my God!
Yeah. Which friend is that? Bảo.
Good.
Owen.
One thing
All
fix that.
in?
Workshop.
Owen. Owen. Yeah, it's
Let's do
workshop.
all in. Let's do all in. Let's see what
Yeah, let's do Owen. You won.
Okay. Workshop time.
So fast. Yeah, 6.
Great job.
Super.
Wait, you didn't see me.
Yeah, I see you.
I got a
Yeah,
pair
7. Yeah.
and the king.
Yes, Bobby, go!
Told you we
We
get
win.
money back if we keep playing.
Not a king, baby.
Okay. You'll have a 3-minute workshop.
Okay.
Nobody have money for that.
Give me the break.
This one is
Should we do the workshop at the table or on the couch?
blessing, but yes.
There's only one round, right?
Yeah.
Good play. 5 rounds. Yeah.
Lots of bluffing. You can imagine if alcohol is involved.
You can guess other people.
We already touched on some of this.
I think I have enough Klagenfurt.
I mean, it's too late to implement.
I was getting this shirt a little bit.
Oh, yeah, you mean the shirt.
I'm gonna take it out.
Workshop.
I win all the money. All of the money.
Workshop people.
Workshop people? Are you looking for workshop people?
Workshop pause.
Well, the workshop
here are
people will
supposed
have
be
to be in the
workshop
workshop people, right?
people. The workshop people are supposed to be in the workshop. This is
And where are we gonna do the workshop? Here.
Is the
right?
people
either here or there.
couches?
You
Let's go
can,
couches.
you can just set the agenda by picking a location to sit down, and then hope that you are setting a trend.
This is not a Christmas
Your camera is not-
cake,
No.
it's a
This is
chocolate cake.
Belgian chocolate pudding for some reason.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's
I thought
not
it was
recording.
Christmas cake.
Now it is recording.
That one's
Oh.
better than yours.
You're recording. You're doing fine.
Yeah, I am. I know that.
Oh, this glass is not deep enough.
Oh.
You mean
the-
it's
the-
not?
the
Well, I
cup
mean, I
holder.
can put it.
It's not tall enough.
It's yes,
So you mean you can put it in, but you can't take it out?
yes.
At least not without making a mess.
Well, I mean, if I had a straw, I could probably get
Yes.
it out.
Do we have straws?
Oh yeah, I need tea.
What do we even have? What, sorry? Yes.
I need tea, yes, yes, yes.
Tea.
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 One of the best letters.
It's a very useful letter.
Tea.
Yes.
Which is pronounced weirdly by the Irish.
What do they
The
say?
letter T or the.
The letter T. So either they don't say it,
So
or
they have to say E.
or it becomes something like a ish, like
G.
like
She, her.
the dash,
The dash.
like the D-A-R-T, but it's pronounced
I'm confused.
the dash.
I'm confused.
Getching.
Ah.
I don't. No, I don't get it.
Did you get? Did you get?
It's.
I can't say it.
I get it.
I can't say it, but it sounds like a message.
You need to.
That was very culturally
Hold on,
insensitive, I'm
hold
sure.
on. You need to let the tea steep for a bit. Probably
Yeah, but I still had some tea concentrate
You're
from
getting very
the
weak.
leftovers in the teapot.
Getching.
Table or couches?
I mean, it depends. Currently, apparently,
All right, fine,
the initial
table.
trend is going towards table, but if
Okay.
now enough people are moving to the couch,
No,
you
it's
might
fine,
still be
then-
able to shift the sentiment.
Then I
Fine, I'll get my glass from the couch. Does anyone have a straw?
Yes. I'm freshly out.
He heard 3-minute break and he's disappeared.
Yeah. Stefan.
Who?
Stefan.
Ah.
Sorry.
Keep the check in the window just in case, because the might get cold at the time.
Yes. We can.
The,
We can just aus den Augen, aus dem Sinn.
the side effect.
Oh.
What? Oh, what? What is that?
Ow.
Oh!
Oh.
The end of the beam!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, we have evidence.
Fixed it. It's at least as good as it was before.
Yeah.
This is a high quality building.
It is a building. There's not much. Yes, but it's almost.
And cooking.
It's done in the sense of
And
there's
boiling water.
almost no tea left.
No,
No, but someone
You don't
was
want
cooking. Someone
I
was
wait
cooking
for the
fresh
water
tea.
to
Still
boil.
what? Still
But there's
yeah.
still tea in
Yeah.
this.
Is this hot?
It is it what?
Yes, it's hot.
Hot. It
It's
is
hot.
it is warm at the very least. You don't want it? Sacrifice.
Oh, it's not that much though.
I really don't want lukewarm tea.
It is not lukewarm. It is
It is at least door warm.
what?
Not lukewarm, but anyway.
What?
I just made an assumption about etymology.
Okay. I'm not a linguist, but
Clearly neither am I.
You're not a comedian either.
I never claimed to be.
No, I don't mean you're a comedian.
Ah.
Wait, what's that?
Should we do that after lunch? That's the only chance
Yes.
we have
Yes.
today, right?
such a thing. The edible gold dust, you can just apparently call anything that because it's made out of rice flour, colors, titanium dioxide, iron oxides, and hydroxides, and that's it. It's just rice.
It's just right. What is?
3 minutes of cows and
Yeah, it's a couple minutes.
Yeah, we could probably pay like 10 rounds.
You know what? Why don't we just solve the problem before the workshop starts, and then we can continue with whatever we were doing.
So what are we doing?
So,
What is on the
hackathon.
agenda?
The hackathon, I think.
A bunch of things.
Okay, you can start saying that to
No,
people so people can start.
Repeat the thing you say. Say it at that now.
Yeah, somebody needs to take notes because otherwise nobody will ever know what was discussed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're
If
right.
we only had video recordings.
If we only had
Only there was some kind of record. Some kind of record.
yes, apparently none of us are comedians.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, Dana, I think your camera is a bit high.
Okay.
Are we just dumping more tea bags?
Where are you
Very
looking right
strong
now?
tea.
Because now it looks like you're looking directly at me, but
Yeah.
actually a little bit up. So still turn further? Further?
Up.
No, down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
How to re-engineer. That would be a problem, yeah? Yes.
Did somebody see my notebook?
Never been at the conference hackathon.
Do people do?
I think most people have never been at a conference hackathon because conference hackathons are a rather rare occurrence.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna
Yes.
blaze new trails.
Does it start at the conference or beforehand or like?
I guess the current plan would be to do it before the conference,
Yeah.
as in the weekend before.
I don't think there is a good chance of getting, because you
Because
will
doing
need
it-
at least one entire day, maybe
Yeah.
even two.
Yeah, 2 days.
And yeah, doing that during the conference will mean people miss half of the conference. So
Yes,
that
and
doesn't
the
work.
people who actually come for the conference probably will not
Yeah.
want to do that.
Stefan.
But I mean, this is logistics.
Noted,
This is,
noted. They are gonna help you. You should have bought me a sweater, man.
I mean,
So the important question is, how long is it?
Yeah, how long is
2
it?
days,
Today.
probably.
And
There it is.
48 hours or something.
is this like a regular hackathon? Do we? Okay, it doesn't matter. Most
It's,
people
it's,
will
prob-
not sleep.
it's probably
don't
like
sleep.
an irregular hackathon.
Yes. So what do we expect to be a reasonable amount of work or reasonable challenge for 2 days? To have something that you can actually present and show.
I mean, I wouldn't put a concrete challenge
Yeah,
because we have a challenge.
that's
I
up
would-
for, that's up to the people who actually want to.
Yeah.
Oh, then what do we have to discuss about
I mean, the
that?
question is probably we topically, like Cal was talking about some health related thing, if you want to guide it into that direction, or, I mean, the simplest thing is like, do something interesting with the data in 48 hours. That's like the most general thing you can ask.
I would still give some examples of topics
Yeah.
that
Okay.
people could work on, and then I would have a call for participation, as
Yeah.
in a sign
Yeah.
up thing, and you can propose
Exactly, yeah.
projects, and then people can, maybe even a two-stage kind of thing, as in, if you want to propose a topic, that's the first deadline, and if you want to sign up for any topic, that's the second, there's a registration deadline.
Mhm.
And then we can facilitate this somehow.
Yeah.
We have a workshop chair, we have a hackathon chair who is very well versed in running game jams. So I assume much of this is going to translate over. Does he know what he got himself into, or?
Hopefully. No, but one question is, so you don't want to give concrete topics or tasks?
Yeah.
Because, for example, the labeling would be really an
We start
interesting
without
one.
But I think the labeling is not really, it's not decided.
I would
I think
probably.
it's helpful for us.
It's helpful,
Yes,
but
I would
Yeah.
probably phrase the whole thing around data augmentation and data exploration.
yeah, yeah.
So any topic that people will want to work on should be at least one of those things.
Okay.
So
Ideally both.
Yeah, so for example, something as we discussed that goes into the direction of 3D reconstruction or
Mhm.
things like that, I could very well imagine, yeah, like you do a point cloud you can walk through, or you do Gaussian splats or
That
whatever.
would be nice, yeah.
That, for example, I can
Yeah.
imagine would be a nice.
I mean, I guess with
Has to be correlated.
real-time Gaussian splatting technology these days, you can probably do some very fancy 40-point cloudy
Yeah.
reconstruction-y things, and have virtually rendered perspectives and things like that.
Yeah.
But also you can more from the health perspective, you can say, okay, how well is the posture of the people around you,
Yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
you can do
Yeah.
skeleton back projection and things like that. So there's probably a lot of very interesting things.
Yeah.
And in our
This
Sunday,
chair-
Yeah, it's somebody, you know.
everybody
These chairs
sits,
are not helping.
sits,
people,
sits,
because
much,
they're
sits much
somewhere
straighter.
further.
Yeah.
Right, things like that. So this
Yeah.
is really more of a what the call document is supposed to look like, and
Yeah.
I guess the easiest.
We joked about hangover detection.
No, nobody would ever be hungover.
Last night.
No.
Who releases the ground truth? I mean, the question is, what do we want the people to put into a topic proposal? How concrete do we want it to be? How do we judge it?
Not too concrete, I would say.
Yeah.
I think it should have a somewhat concrete goal,
Mhm.
as
Yeah.
in what would the team want to have at the end of these
Mhm.
48 hours or however long this is actually
Right.
going to be, because they're supposed to present their
Yeah,
insights in
yeah.
a 10-minute slot or however long we will find it.
Just a second, when would the topic be proposed? Way ahead, on the spot?
So I guess for organizational purposes, we would probably have a call for topics, as in early enough, send us a one-page topic proposal that lists what would be the outcome, what would be the technologies,
If
what
they
would
haven't
be
seen
the.
What kind of
data,
input?
Mhm.
and
Well,
they
by that time, the data
haven't-
should be out.
Yeah, but if they didn't see the data,
No, no, they
didn't
have-
have a chance to talk to any of us, you can put the data, but people are not gonna really understand what is there. And,
So
they
you
would
need to
assume-
make the call well in advance so that
Yeah.
we check it out. And
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
Yes,
so,
you could-
but I mean, we need to put out the data for the challenge anyway.
Yeah.
So the call for hackathon projects, the deadline for the call for hackathon projects needs to be quite a bit later, so
Mhm.
people who have a chance to actually look into this. But still early enough that then topics can be sanity checked, can be put on the website, and then people can sign up for the hackathon and say, I would be interested in working on this and this and this topic.
Well, what time frame do you think is meaningful here? Probably February, at least, right? It should be sent out.
I mean, we will have to see how quickly we can actually get all of this out.
Yeah.
This needs to go out sometime within the first quarter of
Yeah.
25. The earlier the better. But before the end of March.
Mhm.
We might be able to announce it and give some insights earlier, and then say, okay, you get some bits and
Wait a
pieces.
second, I don't get it. If I may just, like, you took March, normally submission for regular papers is beginning of April, like it's
Yeah.
gonna be 7 or something.
Yeah.
Uh,
But this can be much later.
yeah, totally, but you are talking about a March, April as a deadline for what?
The call for proposers.
Topic
So
proposals for the hackathon.
we will, so
When is the
chronologically,
deadline gonna be then?
yeah, so
There's
chronologically,
there's no paper with hackathon.
no, but so chronologically, there's things happening in order. That first, the data set goes out, because we also need that for the challenge. Then there's gonna be a call for hackathon project proposals that is going to happen sufficiently after this, so people actually had a chance to look into this. Afterwards, there's going to be a brief review period of these topic proposals to see, is this actually something that we think, or whoever thinks is feasible to do within the time and resources that we can make available for this. And then there's going to be every project will have a lead, a proposer who then commits to actually be there and take part. And then other people can sign up, and there's probably going to be some limited quantity of slots, and we will have to figure out how many slots we can actually facilitate for this. But there's going to be at least a few weeks between the call for projects and the call for participation. Even the even the signing up for the hackathon is just part of the conference registration, right? So this can be even later. And then at some point, we won't have the option of 500 people signing up for this, but there's not going to be 500 people who want to sign up for this, right? So, it's probably more of a problem to make it sufficiently broadly known that everybody who might be interested actually knows about this early enough, so they could actually take part.
Not something people will look for because.
Sorry. I have no question. Sorry. No, because Carmen said there is no paper. Are you sure?
We've never done a hackathon before, right?
But what is the motivation then for people to attend? Because they,
Right.
but they need some paper for funding the travels. That's what I think.
Yeah, in many universities, especially in our Asian community, you know, like, you've seen even the opposite. Sometimes people get the paper accepted, and they don't even appear at the conference.
I guess the assumption is that there is already a paper at the conference.
ACM, look, they wouldn't let us put LSC papers through the regular proceedings. Right? They won't let us put a hackathon paper which is describing a yet to be built system that does something true.
Just a second, maybe another one. Let's kind of go back, because there are some other. It's not BNI. Like, I'm just like talking what kind of tracks have generally later deadlines. BNI has it later, okay, but it's not BNI. Unless we tell everybody, oh, your thing has to be brief, which is not going to happen. Demos. So we could actually make this AC multimedia really kind of full of.
Yes, I mean, just from a logistical point of view, what we
close this thing or?
No.
Oh.
Tahoe is charging.
You can come here, Stefan.
You can sit there.
No, so logistically.
Because something is blowing to my bed.
It's your car, so you can sit there.
I'm quite happy.
He wanted to go. He wanted to go green on account of the other people.
So what we could do is say, look, every team who actually manages to do a project and to present the project gets a short paper in a hackathon companion proceedings.
Yeah, like a
But
workshop.
this would be similar to a workshop. It's its own proceedings. It's associated with MM, but it's not in the MM proceedings, because the paper submission would then be 4 weeks after the conference.
So I can tell you. Another thing, I've been organizing workshops at MM more than once, I think. Yes, more than once. Most recently.
Be careful with this. I already ripped out some stuff and have to put it back.
Why can't we close it actually?
Because it's charging.
With the charging cable.
Cal is charging his car with the energy taken from our bodies.
We're doing as fast as we dare.
Yes. Just keep on moving on.
It's as fast. How many kilowatts has gone in? It's written up on the
kilowatt hours. It's not.
Yes.
How many joules?
So I talked to a taxi driver. The guy was driving me in Amsterdam, and I just asked him. He bought this
40
hybrid, but
40?
not
40
40
kilowatt
hybrid.
hours, yeah.
And I was like,
No,
oh, did you ever
4.0,
try fully kind of electric? He was like, yeah, I bought Mercedes.
4.40. I didn't realize that it was like 4.40.
In the
40
Netherlands,
was
you're fine. You
just
get
the number
everywhere to
behind the
charge.
digit.
But then